With the recent news that the property market is declining, how does this affect us as sellers? Are we reaching the end of sellers' markets? Before you conclude that this is not the right time to upgrade your property, stay till the end, as this video will certainly provide you clarity in making the right decision. Hi everyone, I'm Kelly from Live a Home SG. Do you agree that in everything, there is always a cycle? This can be so for real estate as well. When it comes to a declining market, there are always a few repetitive reasons. First, supply versus demand. Second, cooling measures. And lastly, interest rate hikes. To understand how supply can affect the property market, notice that there was a surge of supplies in 2007 to 2014. If we cross-reference this to our market performing analysis, you will now see the direct implication. In 2007 to 2009, you can notice that there was a dip of 34%, which could partially be contributed by the Lehman and global economy crisis. But this is not the only reason. Another major contribution could be due to a total supply of almost 447,000 units. In 2010 to 2014, where property owners only saw a growth of 5.88%, there were 871,000 units. And in 2018 to 21, we only observed a growth of 3.7% with 419 supply of units in the market. By referencing this, let's take a look at the upcoming 2 years confirmed supplies in the pipeline. Many of you may have heard that this year alone, there are many projects taking keys. You are most definitely right. There are a total of 63 TOP projects between now until 2024, out of which 9 of them are big developments, which amounts up to 12,000 units. As for the other 54 projects, which are low to medium-sized developments, they further add up to another 13,000 units to the total supply. For this alone, we are expecting 26,000 units in just TOP projects alone. Now, let's explore the new sales. There are a total of 138 sites sold and awarded over these few years. In this article from URA, it has been reported that the total supply of new sales in the pipeline, including ECs, would eventually add up to 63,500 units. So if I were to combine both the TOP and new sales supply, we would be seeing an alarming load of almost 90,000 units within this short period. By now, we should know that if the market is not stable enough, our government will continue to step in by introducing more cooling measures. Two most impactful ones are the tightened TDSR from 60% to 55% and the 15 months wait-out period for property downsizers getting a resale HDB. Lastly, the recent interest rate hikes has also been one major fear of many people. It has been observed that when interest rates are low, property prices will rise, and when interest rates are high, property prices will be moving conservatively. So in the year of 2015 to 2018, there were several rounds of interest rate hikes, resulting in a gradual decline in property. Does this sound familiar to what is happening now and for the next 6 months? Now that we truly embrace this new market sentiment, let's work on what's next for us. Does it mean we have to give up our retirement plan and take a back seat for our asset progression? Let me share one example to show you how to spot opportunities in this stabilizing market. I have this client who had a unit in Skyview. They bought it for 1.6 million in 2013 and sold it for 1.85 million, making 189,000 over a span of 4 years. Then went on to upgrade in 2018, where there were several rounds of interest rate hikes and tighter LTV by a further 5%. At that time, most people were concerned and unsure of how to take action, but they proceeded to purchase a Jetscape 4-bedder at 2.18 million and sold it for a profit of 407,000 in 2022. With the 596,000 of gains, they managed to upgrade to a terrace property which is near to their kids' school. To ensure this model of success in safe asset progression is achievable, we ensure we discuss in-depth on market sentiments for now and a few years ahead. This will allow us to advise on a safe entry and exit strategy. We also went through their ideal location for stay and researched nearby properties to check for competitors upon TOP. Finally, we did risk assessment management to complete the affordability component. What I wish to achieve for you is to ensure we always have a plan to work towards our retirement goals. If you would like to discuss further on how to build your property portfolio towards retirement, you know where to find me. See you in my next episode of Property Talk lah.